Those who follow me know this. I love herbal teas, and I'm aware that herbal teas can be as effective as medicine. I also talk about this in my videos. Today's topic is herbal teas and the heart. I'm going to summarize the 3 herbal teas that are best for heart health. Watch the video until the end. Take notes on everything in this video. Why? Because it's really important. You can truly support your heart health just by regularly consuming these herbal teas. The tea in first place is one of my favorites. The tea of the evenings, the tea that reduces tension, chamomile tea. Chamomile tea not only reduces stress and anxiety, it also lowers blood pressure and calms the heart rate. One of the reasons I love chamomile tea is that it is one of the teas with the lowest risk of interacting with medications. As you know, heart patients usually use blood thinners. They use blood pressure medications. In other words, heart patients take a variety of medications. That's why herbal teas that do not interact with these medications are the safest options for us. Chamomile tea ranks first among the safest teas. Chamomile tea is an evening tea. It is a healthy tea. A glass of chamomile tea around 10 p.m. will reduce your anxiety, help you fall asleep, calm you down, allow you to control your thoughts more easily, lower your pulse, and when you lie in bed, it will lessen your awareness of your heartbeat, helping you sleep more comfortably. At the same time, it not only improves the quality of sleep, but also its continuity. It also reduces the risk of waking up frequently during the night. What a wonderful tea, isn't it? If you want sleep, it provides that. If you want heart health, it provides that too. That's exactly what chamomile tea does. In second place is pomegranate flower tea. You may not have heard of this much. In other words, hibiscus tea. Hibiscus tea has 2 major effects. Hibiscus tea really lowers blood pressure. It's almost as effective as blood pressure medication in lowering blood pressure. You need to take a message from this. So if you are taking blood pressure medication and also drinking hibiscus tea, when these two are combined, your blood pressure may drop even further. That's why if you are taking medication for high blood pressure, I do not recommend consuming too much hibiscus tea. But if you are a healthy individual, if you don't want to become a heart patient, or if you want to support your heart health, I recommend drinking hibiscus tea. Because, as I have mentioned in previous videos as well, the primary treatment for hypertension is lifestyle changes and medication. You cannot manage hypertension with lemon, garlic, or herbal tea. You can drink herbal tea to avoid getting sick, but you cannot use herbal tea to treat a disease. As the name suggests, after all, this is just a tea. It's not a medicine. The second major effect of hibiscus tea is that it lowers LDL cholesterol. Imagine a herbal tea that lowers cholesterol. Hibiscus tea does exactly that. As supported by studies, hibiscus tea improves cholesterol levels. You may have grown fond of hibiscus tea. What I've explained may have made you more sympathetic toward this tea. But I'll say it again, if you are taking blood pressure medication and consume hibiscus tea together with it, your blood pressure may drop. Drink it to stay healthy, not for treatment. The third tea on the list is rosemary tea. The reason I have placed rosemary tea here is because it stands out in supporting heart health. Along with supporting heart health, it also accelerates blood flow, supports you mentally, and provides cognitive alertness. So rosemary tea is very beneficial not only for the heart, but also for brain health. However, as a result of increasing blood flow, rosemary tea can slightly raise blood pressure. If you are a healthy individual, you can enjoy rosemary tea without any worries. Believe me, it will have no side effects and will support your heart health tremendously. But if your hypertension is not under control, you should be careful when consuming rosemary tea. You can consume 1 cup a day of each of these 3 teas I mentioned with your doctor's approval. But be careful. Look, there is a balance here. I will drink a tea in the evening for my health. It's enough to drink just one of these, or you can diversify them. Or you can drink rosemary tea during the day and chamomile tea in the evening. But just because they're healthy, you can't drink a cup of chamomile tea, a cup of rosemary tea, and a cup of hibiscus tea every evening. You can't mix these teas together. To support your heart and brain health, you can drink 1 cup of each of these per day. These are the teas that best support heart health. Similarly, even though I didn't include it in the video, Linden tea is also very beneficial for heart health. Likewise, black tea and green tea strongly support heart health. Ginger tea is also really good for cancer and cardiovascular diseases. But what is most important for us is to diversify these teas with each other. Instead of drinking the same tea at the same time every day, diversify your teas. Let your palate experience variety. Over time, you'll end up liking one more than the others. That's not important for us. You can consume one more often, but just make sure to occasionally include the other teas as well. We love herbal teas and you should love them too.